And hello once again, everybody. Welcome back. It's May the 11th, another Monday, another mailbag. Thomas here, as always, your humble host of SFF180. Thank you so much for joining me. Pretty light haul this week, only 3 packages, so we'll get through them nice and fast. But next week, I anticipate being a bit larger. I have some big shipments that I know of that I'm anticipating coming in. But what this means is that I have a little bit more time to devote to reviews. It's good to get some new reviews up, including my review of the Vor, which is one that a lot of people expressed a great deal of interest in, including one commenter named Fenbar Farragher, who said, "The Vor sounds very interesting. I'd like to see a review of it."
And so you shall.
And there you are. It's up, uploaded this morning. So enjoy that. Also, I want to say thank you to Caitlin over at Kitty G. She gave me a nice little shout out late in the week, which boosted the subs a little bit. So a whole bunch of new people here this week. So if you have never watched Mailbag Monday before, these are the review copies I get from publishers. I open them on camera. I usually don't know what these contain, so we discover them together, and then you tell me in the comments which of these looks most exciting and interesting to you, which you would like to see me prioritize in the review queue. So let's not waste any more time, shall we? Okay, and this first one is a big white envelope, which usually denotes a Tor title. And it is! This is a book called When the Heavens Fall. Some of you may recall about a month or so ago I got this in ARC form. It is the first volume of a new series called Chronicle of the Exile, and it's a first-time writer by the name of Mark Turner. And this comes out from Tor a week from tomorrow, May the 19th, the first of a brand new epic swords and sorcery fantasy series that features gritty characters, deadly magic, and meddlesome gods. So it sounds very old school. Shroud, Lord of the Dead, hid the Book of Lost Souls, a book that gives its wielder power over the dead. But a renegade mage has stolen it from a fellowship of mages known as Aaron Alal that has kept the powerful relic a secret for centuries. The thief, a crafty, power-hungry necromancer, intends to use the book to resurrect an ancient race and challenge Shroud for dominion of the underworld. Because why not? However, Shroud is not the only one interested in the book, and a host of other forces converge, drawn by the powerful magic that has been unleashed. Among them is a reluctant guardian, who is commissioned by the Emperor to find the stolen book, a troubled prince, who battles enemies, both personal and political, and a young girl of great power, whose past uniquely prepares her for an encounter with Shroud. The greatest threat to each of their quests lies not in the horror of an undead army, but in the risk of betrayal from those closest to them. Each of their decisions comes at a high cost and will not only affect them, but also determine the fate of their entire empire. And they say it's for fans of Brian Staveley, Patrick Rothfuss, etc., etc. You're not going to want to miss it, etc., etc. But here you go. If you like big old chunky sword and sorcery epic fantasies, When the Heavens Fall by Mark Turner comes out May the 19th, a week from Tuesday, from Tor Books. And it looks like another Tor package. Cool. Oh, good. I was hoping this would turn up very soon, and it has. This is a book called Corsair. It's the second novel by a guy named James L. Cambias, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll recall that I reviewed his first novel called A Darkling Sea, a very old-school, kind of Larry Niven-inspired First Contact story. A very entertaining book. Yeah, you know, first novel, so not perfect, had its usual debut novel hiccups, but overall really worth reading. Very promising talent here in Mr. Cambias, and he is here with his second book, which is about space pirates. How cool is that? So let's read up on it, shall we? Okay, this one is already out in hardcover. The year is 2020, and robotic mining in space has become a lucrative part of Earth's economy. Precious materials are gathered from asteroids and dropped down the gravity well to be collected out of the oceans. But just as the commerce has evolved, so has the crime. And piracy is a booming market with hackers doing all they can to get their piece of the prize. 10 years prior, computer wizards Elizabeth Santiago and David Schwartz met at MIT. She was there to begin a promising career in data security. He was there to sneak into classes. After a brief affair, David disappears, and neither ever dreamed their paths would cross again. Now an intelligence operative working to prevent international space piracy, Elizabeth has been fighting a particularly skilled hacker whose style seems eerily familiar. I bet I know who it is. Soon they go head-to-head over some particularly valuable cargo, but as always, when the stakes are that high, there's more danger lurking than either can imagine. So there you go, Corsair by James Cambias. It is out right now in hardcover from Tor, Futuristic Piracy. And finally, I have what looks like a big old chunky package from HarperCollins. Well, here it is, everybody. Neal Stephenson's Seven Eves. Do you think I need any prompting to add this one to the queue? No, I don't. But anyway, here it is. It comes out, again, a week from Tuesday, May 19th, from William Morrow. Let's see. In a major publishing event, the incomparable #1 New York Times bestselling author Neal Stephenson returns this May with his new novel, Seven Eves, a magnificent work of speculative fiction that offers a portrait of a future that is both extraordinary and eerily relevant to the real-life challenges that threaten the survival and well-being of our planet today. The moon blew up without warning and for no apparent reason, hate it when that happens, and thus begins this gripping saga of the incredible tragedies and triumphs of the human race as it endeavors to survive after the Earth is rendered uninhabitable. Nations around the globe band together to devise an ambitious plan to ensure the survival of humanity far beyond our atmosphere, in a dangerous place now considered the only safe haven, outer space. But the complexities and unpredictability of human nature, coupled with technological disasters, asteroids, and diminishing supplies, threaten the intrepid pioneers until only a handful of survivors remain. 5,000 years later, their progeny, 7 distinct races, now 3 billion strong, embark on yet another audacious journey into the unknown, to an alien world utterly transformed by cataclysm and time, Earth. And what they find when they get there is perhaps the most shocking twist of all. And check it out. As you can see, this one's got really these extremely cool end papers here. And also in the back, check that out. That's pretty wild. And let's have a look here. For Neal, let's see, subtract the acknowledgements at the end. We're looking at 861 pages, so this one is kind of short for him, but no matter. I'm still going to try to knock it out this week and get it done to get a review up in short order. So there it is, everybody. Neal Stephenson's Seven Eves from William Morrow on May the 19th. So, a small week, but a pretty nice one, if I do say so myself. Anyway, you know the drill. Please light up the comments. Let me know what you think. And otherwise, please leave a like if you enjoyed watching. Share the video far and wide with your SFF reading friends. And above all, please subscribe. That is how SFF180 grows as a channel, of course. And until I see all you guys next time, thanks once again. Much appreciated. Love you. Happy reading.